it's Shannon from the library. We are going to do a little quick DIY today. We're going to make candle votives. You can see my sample right here using basically all recycled materials. So you'll just need a blank jar. I prefer to use recycled jars, so I save all of my, anytime I get something in a glass jar, whether it be salsa, pasta sauce, whatever, I save it, throw it in the dishwasher, get it really clean, make sure the label's all removed, and then I save it for projects like these. So I have all different sizes, which makes it kind of fun. And then you will need an old book. So if you're cleaning out right now and you have maybe some books that are falling apart or that you don't want to have anymore, that's what you'll use, is you're going to use a page from an old book. Now, of course, you can also use newspaper or a piece of a magazine or really whatever you want to use to decorate your jar. It doesn't matter, but as a librarian, I like the look of a book. Okay, and then you also need Mod Podge, if I didn't say that already. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a page from a book, just tear it right out. It doesn't matter if it's teared out roughly or not. So you can trim that out if you want to. You don't have to. And then you're just going to kind of cut it to however you would like it to be on your design. So if you see on this one, I kind of took all different strips of books. So I just ripped it in little pieces like this. And then I just Mod Podge them all over, which I'll show you how to do. But my favorite design is this cutout heart. I just love how that looks. And of course, when you're done, you can decorate it with a little ribbon or whatever you want to do as well. But I like the cutout heart design though, so that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So you're going to pick your jar. So I'm going to use this really large one today as a good example so you can see it well. And this one still has some stickiness on it, but that's okay because we're going to put the glue right over top of it. And then I'm going to take my book page and I'm going to kind of just get an idea of how big it is and trim off what I don't need. And then to get the heart design, I just fold it in half and then cut out half of the heart so that way it's nice and symmetrical. Like that. Now as you see, like it's not completely centered, it's a little bit more text on the top and on the bottom. I could trim that up if I wanted to, don't have to though, it's up to however you want it to look. Then you're just going to place it on your jar wherever you would like. Now, when you're using recycled jars like these, like I said, there might be some stickiness still on it, so I try to use my book to kind of cover that up. But you could, go a step further and remove that with a Goo Gone or whatever. But so I'm just going to stick it on here. Get an idea of where I want it. Okay, and then you're going to take your paintbrush. I prefer like these foam brushes because there's no bristles in them and then you don't get any bristles stuck to your project. And just put some Mod Podge down underneath it, just like glue. Just paint it right on. I'm going to kind of smooth it out, get out the bubbles and everything. Doesn't have to be perfect though. It looks all white, but Mod Podge dries completely clear and shiny. And just stick it right over top of your glue. And then people use tools and stuff for Mod Podge, I guess, but I just use my fingers. So you're just going to smooth it all out. Get all those air bubbles out of there as you're wrapping it around the jar. It's positioned just how you like it. Got a couple of air bubbles in this one, but I should be able to work it out anyways. Okay. And then you'll take your Mod Podge and just glue completely over top of it. Make sure you really cover heavily on the seams, so you can kind of see my glue there, how it's up. Again, it will dry completely clear. So you want to put it on pretty thick, but also make sure it's spread out, get the streaks off of there. I'm definitely not a Mod Podge professional by any means, so I'm not going to claim to be one, but I do have a lot of fun with it. then I just take my finger and get the air bubbles out again, because I want to make sure it will dry smooth without those there. And if you have any fingerprints, you can just paint right over top of that again. Okay, so that could be it. Or if you want to, you can take the heart that you used to cut out and stick it on the back for a little extra design, but that's optional. But then when it's all done, when it dries, it will dry completely clear and shiny. And then again, you can use whatever you want to decorate. If you want to put a little ribbon on there and just put a little tea light in there, also makes cute for a pen jar or whatever you want to use it for. This one's a lot of fun too. Like I said, it has all different pieces of books. It would look different, of course, with the candle in it than the other one. So have fun, be creative, use your recycled materials. If you're cleaning out, good way to repurpose something. And now you never have to throw a glass jar away again. Comment below if you guys had a chance to try it out. I'd love to hear if you did it or not. Have a great day.